Yo, what is up, my fellow versions? Your boy A1 like 6 sauce can never take a motherfucking loss. Right now, as we speak, it's 1:57 a.m. and I just got off fucking work. But today, about to react to Sunny V2, how Chandler went from a janitor to an internet legend. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and we gonna watch this bitch, bro. Just like that, amen.
From Mr. Beast's least important member,
Chandler was actually our janitor,
to a man who's been called Mr. Beast's last hope. Born in Greenville,
To be honest, he kinda is his last hope. All his friends are like, no disrespect to people out there, but all his friends are freak balls, weirdos, soft motherfuckers, less testosterone. You know what? Let's get into this video. Let me shut up before I get canceled.
North Carolina, Chandler met Mr. Beast at a very early age.
We played baseball together since we were 9, like in the same league. We knew of each other.
But the two weren't friends as they had different interests. Jimmy was obsessed with YouTube, while Chandler was obsessed with baseball.
From a kid, I wanted to play Major League Baseball.
By 2018, Chandler was a pitcher at Chowan University, and after a local news station called him Player of the Week, Chandler thought
Damn.
he was on track to become a professional.
You think there's a world where you would have been in the MLB if you kept going?
Yeah, in my head, I didn't think it was far off.
But above Chandler's name on the roster was a much more notable
Damn, my man's was number 18. Damn.
person, Tyler Conklin. Tyler was also a talented baseball player, but his other main focus was helping a growing YouTube channel.
He knew Jimmy very well. Tyler calls me. He's like, hey, we have a job. This guy just got fired. We need you to be like the replacement. I was like, yeah, I guess I need money.
Despite knowing nothing about the channel,
You had no idea what Mr. Beast was.
No.
Chandler passed the interview by offering to do whatever they needed, although it seems this somewhat backfired when Chandler found out the position he'd gotten.
Chandler was actually our janitor. We brought him
Wait,
on.
what?
Yeah, we brought
No
him
way.
on to just clean
So are you trying to say like Chandler wasn't like really friends with Mr. Beast? That's why he was his janitor? You know what? Let me keep watching.
and stuff like that.
As the channel's 7th official employee, the job was best described as Janitor Deluxe.
I was the main cleaner guy, yeah. But I was also doing the jobs of other.
You were janitor
assistants.
deluxe.
Dude, I'm literally doing everything except be in front of the camera.
Although despite having a pretty small group, Chandler barely said anything.
He was very shy, like super shy. He was so terrified to even talk to me.
Luckily, Chandler instead still had sporting ability, as it substituted his shyness during
Yeah, Chandler looked like one of them niggas who just like, you feel me? He had to do something
his first
or be something. He already is something, but he came from nothing to something to
appearance in this iconic upload. The goal of the video was to break basketball records, in which Chandler spoke just 8 basic words. Here's the record and here's where we're doing. Despite his limited dialogue, Chandler broke a record for the world's longest
how the fuck he do that?
behind the back shot. It's weird to think that Chandler holds a world record. So this is how Chandler joined the crew. Well, kind of. Chandler didn't show his face for a year and a half after, only occasionally being heard behind the camera.
I feel like a bagel would be kind of waterproof anyway.
Yeah.
That would be until this video here, when Chandler became a Mr. Beast contestant purely because they had no one else.
What made them decide to put you in?
There was uneven people. You cut a circle into fourths, and they just only had 3.
They had 3 people and they were like, who do we grab? They're looking around and you were just there.
As mentioned, the challenge featured a circle cut into 4 quarters, and the last person to leave won $10,000.
Damn. I don't know if y'all can see what I see, but I'm gonna fix my screen. Look at this shit, bro. This nigga was normal, bro. Nigga sold out. Shit fucked up. Yo, he looked geeked the fuck out.
Each contestant had a $100 budget, through which Chandler became likable, but only because he was also kind of stupid. While Chris, Tyler, and Garrett spent their $100 on tents and beds, Chandler instead
Chill, buddy. That's not his name no more, dude. You know? Relax, dude.
simply bought a camping chair,
Chandler, that was the poorest decision ever. I'm talking about buying a fucking chair.
spending the rest of his money on snacks.
Chandler spent like $6 on fruit roll-ups, but $5 on his chair.
Water break. Y'all niggas always gotta stay hydrated, bro. Yeah, man? Always stay hydrated, fam.
Oreos, that's gonna help me survive.
Hey, I got beef jerky too.
Garrett mattress, Chris tent, Tyler tent, Chandler gushers.
What did your money go to, man?
I got gushers.
Chandler was therefore ready to leave instantly.
So Chandler said he really doesn't
kind of want to do this anymore. Chandler's now trying to sell off his snacks. $30 a snack, he says, like he's a freaking airplane.
Yet he managed to outlast both Chris and Garrett whilst delivering some stupid but funny lines. Chandler eventually lost to Tyler after 36 hours, but with comments like "I wanted Chandler to win" and "Chandler in more videos," people demanded that he return.
Yeah, people really liked him. And
Oh, wow.
And Chandler all of a sudden just starts popping in more and more videos, and people are like, "We like Chandler. We like Chandler."
It therefore
Cause he's like a cool, down to earth, funny bull. Like he's just normal. You feel me? He's not like putting on a persona for the camera. Like he's just being him. You feel me?
bring his one-liners to the very next challenge.
Can I throw my poop this time?
Sure, actually. Go ahead.
Although after again losing, something became obvious. Chandler was terrible at winning these challenges, so much they introduced his family just to help him win.
Since Chandler lost the last two, his dad came to show Chandler how it's done.
Chandler's dad Todd became a regular in the videos, also being Chandler's lifeline whenever he needed help.
Damn, I remember watching these videos like it was yesterday. It's fucked up.
So Chandler's dad said if he felt like not doing it, then give him a call and he'd motivate him.
Which turned into random contestants also
am I
using
smoking
Todd's
air?
advice.
I'm feeling great, but I think we should call your dad.
Yeah, you need some support.
I need some support.
Todd's description further suggested Chandler came from a Christian household, and that Chandler was part of a very big family, most of whom featured in Last to Leave Ramen Noodle Pool wins $20,000.
This episode is a little different because it's all Chandler's family. Those are his sisters, this is his brother.
As a gimmick, Chandler's brother Zach became a member of Mr. Bro, winning way more challenges than Chandler ever could. In fact, more than a year had passed since Chandler was first hired, and he still hadn't won even one single challenge.
He's competed in all of these challenges you see on the screen, and he lost every single one of them.
Memes began to spread about Chandler failing to win.
When Chandler drops out of the challenges, you're in the end game now.
Even our fridge can make fun of Chandler. Look, Chandler trying to win a challenge, losing on purpose so we can make memes out of him.
Although it turns out this was gold for the Mr. Beast channel.
Mr.
Guys,
Beast
for
gaining
sure.
a lot of traction at the same time as these challenges taking off, as the same time as Chandler joining the crew. Now all of a sudden, challenges is kind of, Mr. Beast never did challenges. For a little bit, that's kind of all it was.
As mentioned by Carl, Chandler being in the videos came with a massive increase in Mr. Beast viewership as challenges became the channel's main focus. Still, Jimmy offered extra incentives to help Chandler win.
If he wins this one, he gets 50 grand. Everyone else only gets 20 grand because Chandler never wins.
Leading to his first ever victory 13 months after starting.
What are you gonna buy with all this money?
I don't know. I've never had this much before.
Chandler then won the next challenge.
See, like, that was so, like, normal, regular, like, human shit to say. Like, you feel me? Anybody else would have been like, you know what? I'm kind of, like, talking shit, but I'm not trying to talk shit at the same time. I'm just trying, you feel me? Talk shit.
I don't know.
But, like, he a normal bull. Like,
I've never had this much before.
Chandler then won the next challenge, and another after that, before he'd face a serious problem.
A Trump tax on gas, on food, on clothing, on over-the-counter medication. Donald Trump's plan would...
dude, shut the fuck up with this Matrix shit. Like, we don't give a fuck, pussy.
Chandler was still just a part-time employee, as professional baseball was still the main dream. That would be until Jimmy gave him an ultimatum.
They were like, hey, we don't need part-time people anymore. Either you are full-time or you go back to college. And I was like, oh, shoot. So I had to make a decision to either just kill my dream and go work for Mr. Beast, which I did.
Chandler therefore announced that he'd dropped out of college, which turned out to be his smartest choice, as exactly 1 year later he'd win the private island. Chandler went on to
Like,
sell
no shit, cause like, you feel me? He knew he was gonna be up regardless. You feel me? But y'all probably heard me in the cut, like, yo, trying to say something. I had to pause it. Like, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm a little high, so my reaction time is kind of high. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
sell it for roughly $800,000.
Only reason I couldn't keep the island, guys, is because of taxes. The government will make you pay taxes on something you could get for free. And I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay on taxes.
Although despite the impressive windfall, people noticed he was appearing in the content less frequently. Is Chandler doing okay? He looked sick in the latest hide and seek video, and he seems to be less and less a part of any of the content. Did he go through something personal, or is he just not as interested in the channel? I've noticed that too. I don't know if it's a personal issue, or it's cause of the dynamic of the group. A different post read, after seeing less and less of an appearance of Chandler and more of Carl, I start to think that maybe Chandler is either leaving or he's just not good enough. At around the same time, Chandler supposedly uploaded a video titled "Why I Left MrBeast Videos," which explained, "I've left the MrBeast team due to complications with content policy. I had a great time making videos with everyone, and I would like to share some of my favorite moments from the channel, although this was totally fake." On the other hand, people began to clickbait that Chandler had gotten fired.
So Chandler from MrBeast has allegedly been fired for...
Okay, buddy. Let's get to the good part. Like, I feel like I'm just hearing bullshit. Like, I want to hear some, like, real shit, not no bullshit. Yeah, man? But we are going to skip, like, a couple seconds.
Just a few weeks before his death, and was
Yeah, see, like that. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear that bullshit, buddy. Let's get to the facts. You know what I'm saying?
later he'd announced he'd gotten married, although this had come with its own...
Let's run that back so it can sound more, you know, like, more, like, better, you know? Because I don't know what the fuck.
As only 4 months later he'd announced he'd got...
What do you say after that? You know what, bro? Fuck it.
that MrBeast gifted to him. Watch to the end, this is crazy.
Although the reality was much more depressing. Chandler had sadly died. YouTube star and associate of MrBeast, Chandler Hallow, shot dead whilst filming stunt for video. The article featured a picture of Chandler just a few weeks before his death and was supposedly written by Mark Savage, who was certainly surprised to see it. This is totally fake. I never wrote...
Just in case anybody, like, wondering, like, that's if you watching me, you probably watching the video for real, but I had to break the fourth wall. But you probably see me blowing to my lighter. This is a 50-cent lighter from the trenches, bro. This some shit. This is a fucking grenade, bro. Real rap. This shit can explode and start a fire, dude. This is highly dangerous, bro. Real rap. But let me get back to this shit. You know, man?
Such a story, although Chandler then confirmed the headline was true, tweeting, "Just found out I died. So when I saw you last night, it must have been a ghost." Obviously, Chandler hadn't died, as only 4 months later he'd announced he'd gotten married, although this had come with its own bit of drama. The photos had everyone from MrBeast's crew, except for perhaps the most notable person. Why didn't MrBeast come to Chandler's wedding? A video talking about the drama gained a...
Yo, I just peeped. That is out of pocket, but at the same time, you can't really say too much, cause like in the first place, he didn't really know him like that. Like, am I lying? Like, he just educated his first part. Like, this shit feel like some like schoolwork right now. It's basic right here, you know?
Except for perhaps the most notable person. Why didn't MrBeast come to Chandler's wedding? A video talking about the drama gained 11 million views.
Chandler from MrBeast got married, but MrBeast himself did not appear at his friend's wedding.
Until MrBeast himself addressed why he couldn't come. Adorable wish I didn't get sick.
Y'all see how that fake news just came out? Like, look.
Chandler from MrBeast got married, but
they grabbed a tweet, "I got married," and grabbed another tweet and said, "Okay, who asked?" Like, shut your bitch ass up. I hate niggas like that, bro. You mean?
And get sick. Judging by other comments such as, "My life wish is to be the same kind of man that Chandler is. Getting married only made him more respected," bolstered by something else that Chandler started doing. After 1 full year with 0 TikTok uploads, Chandler posted the following video.
Recently, the Lord has put it on my heart to start sharing, some of the things that I've learned, and I'm gonna start doing daily verses.
As mentioned, he planned on reading daily Bible verses, many of which have gone extremely viral. This genuinely takes so much courage to do in your position. W. Chandler. Even
Chandler.
those who aren't religious seem to love what Chandler's doing. However, there's another type of comment that's rampant through his videos. Why aren't you on MrBeast anymore? Why did Chandler leave MrBeast?
The real reason why that man left MrBeast is because everybody in that son bitch is ungodly. They ain't following the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Even though if they not praying, if they not doing this, they just living their life, they're not doing things that's like good or thorough. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's like they just doing physical shit. You mean? Like, you know what, that probably went over niggas' heads. I ain't gonna get too deep into that. But all I'm trying to say is that his man's he went from a man to a I'm gonna just say transform, bro. I don't feel like saying all that hard word shit, bro. Whoever is bro, no disrespect to you, bro. I'm just like trying to make a point. That's all. Like, I'm not trying to say, you know what, bro?
Did he leave Mr. Beast or not? Which is being repeated in many viral videos. Chandler quitting Mr. Beast? Where is Chandler from Mr. Beast? Chandler officially quits Mr. Beast team. The videos talk about Chandler in this video here, during which Chandler seems extremely bored while filming and ends up leaving the challenge before it's even finished.
Where has he been?
Alright, you know what? This is a better example. This is him now, and this is Mr. Beast. And you probably can't see him because my camera in the way, but he in the cut. And if we go back to the older days, bro, you see the difference from then and now. Put the pieces of the puzzle together, my brother. Follow the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
While filming and ends up leaving the challenge before it's even finished.
Where has he been and what is he doing?
He definitely hasn't left the crew, as he only just featured in the world's deadliest obstacle course, but people are definitely noticing that he's appearing less frequently.
Cuz, bro, they sold to the Illuminati, bro. How about that? Like, what the fuck, bro?